Hello everyone, good evening. I'm Steve from UCAN English Tutoring. In this video, I'm going to assist one of my physiotherapy students and provide the word-by-word assessment for her role play conversation. Let's start the assessment now.
Good morning. I'm Shamla, one of the physiotherapists in this hospital. Before we start, can I check your name?
Yes, I'm Steve.
Thank you, Mr. Steve. What has brought you to see me today?
Actually, I'm a soccer player. I recently got injured my thigh muscles and it makes me very painful. I can't move my legs. That's why I'm here today.
All right, Mr. Steve. It sounds like this has been a stressful time for you.
Yeah. So the way you have introduced yourself and the way you are sharing your concerns with her is really good. You know, you acknowledge her concerns. I'm very happy with that. So far you haven't committed any grammatical mistakes. I'm very happy about that. Okay, let's go to the next one.
As you're a soccer player, and don't worry, I'm here to help you and make you feel better.
Okay.
Before we proceed, is there anything more you want to know about your injury?
So is there anything more you want to know about the injury? Is there anything more you want to know? I think that's fine. Yeah, the sentence, is there anything more you want to know? I think that's okay. Yeah, the sentence is correct. There's no issue here. Because she used the ease in the beginning, so I'm happy with that. I thought that she didn't use do you want to know anything else anyway, but she has done a good job. I'm happy with that.
I don't know, like I can't move my legs and it's very much hurting. Next week I'm having a final match in soccer. So that I'm concerned that I can able to do or not, but I really want to do that because that's my long time aim. I want to win this match.
See, Mr. Steve, you have a strained muscle. That is, you have a strain in your.
Okay, so you have given false start. So you said you have strained and then you have strained. So it's better to avoid false starts. False starts need to be avoided or reduced to the maximum extent. Okay.
Hamstring muscle, that is back of your thigh. It happens when one or more muscles get stretched too far. Are you able to understand what I'm saying?
Yes, but I know about that, like because I'm very passionate in sports, so I know all the stretching, other things. But this makes me very hard. I don't know whether I can play or not. That's why I'm here. But I really want to play. So could you please help me in this issue?
It seems to me that this has been a big worry for you. I can understand your concerns. Please don't worry. I have a recovery plan for you so that you can do it.
So bit of pauses and hesitations were there. So you have committed some pauses and hesitations. It's not that bad. It is okay. Let's go through that.
Regularly so as to make your muscle heal fast. Are you okay with that?
Okay, could you tell me what are the things I need to do so that I can play soon as next week?
I want you to focus on some exercises.
Instead of saying I want you to focus on, it's better to say I would like to focus on. I would like you to focus on. I want you to focus on something. Okay, it's good to use I would like you to focus on, because it is more formal. It is always better to use formal phrases rather than the informal ones. Okay.
Firstly, I wanted to do some modalities like I saw heat so that your swelling and pain is reduced. Secondly, I want you to keep.
You don't need to tell, I want you to again and again. All right. Secondly, if you do something, it will be helpful as well. That's fine. So you don't need to say, I want you to, okay, repeated phrases. So you have repeated the same phrases again and again, which is not good. All right.
I want you to avoid some exercises which on your affected leg because it can cause more damage. Are you getting my point?
Yes, so I can do some exercise. So do you think that it helps me to participate on next week final match?
I'm so sorry, Mr. Steve. You have to take a break from these activities because you want to allow the injury to heal. It may take a few days to heal. Okay. I would recommend not to play for at least 2 weeks.
I would recommend to you not to play, but I would recommend you not to play. Okay. I would recommend not to play. So instead of that, you could say, I would recommend you not to play. I would recommend you not to play. All right.
Are you getting my point?
Really, this is my passion. I have to win this final. It's my long time, my ambition.
See, Mr. Steve, I know this must be upsetting for you, but can I go through with you what will happen if you are playing with this injured muscle? Can I go through it?
Oh, yeah.
Instead of that, you can say, well, if you play with this injured muscle, it may lead to a lot of complications. And then you could have provided the example, and then you could have requested her to, stay away from that. That could have been done.
Okay.
Okay, if you are playing with this muscle, it can cause further tear of scar tissue and your muscle can cause bleeding and pain. Are you able to understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand your point.
Okay, I want you to be aware of this risk. Okay, and
Okay.
I want you to think individually, Mr. Steve. You are young, and now you know you are not fit to play. So I want you to think individually and take a break from these activities at least for 2 weeks. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I think I have explained everything to you. Is there any other concern?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Thank you for coming. If you have any doubts, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So you have completed the role play on time because you took some time in the beginning as well. So I think it was around 5 minutes. I'm happy with that. And you were able to cover all the bullet points as well. There are only 3 bullet points in this case. That's good as well. All right. So one thing is you should have avoided repeating the same phrases again and again. So that's one issue that you have got. And the next thing is, to some extent, you have committed more hesitations and passes that can hinder you from achieving your desired score. So it's better to speak fluently and clearly without any hesitation. Okay, you were able to make the interlocutor understand the situation. You established rapport with the interlocutor too. I'm happy with that. Vocabulary could have been a bit better. It's not that bad, just you have repeated some of the phrases, right? Apart from that, it was okay. And you were able to speak politely and fluently. I'm happy with that. Besides some false starts and hesitations, you were able to speak really very well. Okay, your grammar was almost impeccable. All right. Apart from that, it's good. I mean, I'm very happy with the way that you have used the connectivity. Connectivity is amazing as well. You are able to use firstly, secondly, and so on. That's really good. Pronunciation could have been a bit better without hesitations and pauses. Okay. But apart from that, it was a wonderful role play conversation. Expected score. To me, this sounds like a 350 out of 500 grade role play conversation, in spite of some of the mistakes that you have committed. Well done. You have done a good job.